back to my channel. I'm Melissa. I'm the owner of Modern Defense, but I also manage Dragon Man's gun store in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We have shooting ranges, military museum, paintball parks, dirt bike tracks, motorcycle rebuilding. Come check us out. But from time to time, I like to occasionally do gun reviews on things that I feel deserve notoriety. I don't have a lot of time for this stuff, so I would love to do even more reviews, but unfortunately I work, 2 jobs. I do my business on the side and I do Dragon Man's full time. So I just wanted to make this video though, because it's pretty rare that I find a firearm that is pretty cost effective, but also quality. So I wanted to really spotlight today the Canik MC9. The difference between the MC9 and the TP9, like M2 Elite or so forth, this is going to be so much more compact. It is like an inch shorter in barrel length and a lot slimmer in the width. So a couple of specs on it, just to break it down. So it is overall length of 6.1 inches. It's got a width of 1.1 inches, a height of 4.5 inches, and then a barrel length of 3.1 inches. It's very slim. Think about it, 1.1 inches in width, that's an inch. So to be able to conceal that, even if you're a female and you wear tighter clothing, you're gonna be able to conceal this. Some other great things about this is it does have the ability to mount an optic on it, and it is completely co-witness accessible. So you're not even removing, when you remove this optic plate, it's not even removing the rear sight. It's actually keeping those rear sights on as well as the front sight to co-witness that optic in case your optic goes out. So I really like that feature, because I don't know about you, but I don't know how many times I've been at the range where my battery just died, right? It is also completely ambidextrous capable. So it has an ambidextrous slide lock, which is so awesome. I cannot tell you how rare this is, especially on a firearm that is this low in price. So the MSRP on this is like $400. Here at Dragon Man's we have it for about $415. So for that, I mean, to be able to be ambidextrous, you can also make the magazine release to be ambidextrous as well. So for that reason, I really like it. The only thing that you may not like is that it does disassemble similar to like a Glock style gun. So that might turn you off, but if you can figure it out, like it might take 4 or 5 times, but like you will get it. It also has the ability to put on a flashlight or a laser. So before I talk about the accessories and the mag capacity, I want to talk about the trigger. So, the reason why I really like Canik is if you ever shot like the Mete, the full sizes, I mean, it absorbs the recoil so well, and the triggers on those I feel are really nice. They have like a really smooth, trigger press, and then it's got a really nice reset, a really short trigger toggle reset, so there's not a whole lot of pickup on that trigger after the immediate shot, and then to actually reset the trigger for that follow-up shot. I was really hoping the same for this firearm, and I'm going to show you some footage here. I actually went out and shot this gun before I made this video to see if it was worthy of making the video. Canik did not send this to me to make a review on. I just literally chose this to do on my own, and we paid for this and all this stuff. So before I made the video, I was like, let me just see if I should even make this video and see if it's even like worthy to make the video. So I went out, I shot it. I'll show you some footage, and you can kind of make up your own mind depending on what you see here in a second, and we're going to come back and I'll tell you exactly what my thoughts were as I was shooting this firearm. Okay, so you guys saw it. Hopefully you were thinking what I felt, which was that it was super controllable, very manageable. There is an immediate like long trigger. You guys can all see that this is cleared, no magazine inside. So there is quite a bit of take up on that trigger travel before you even feel that wall. However, once you get off that first round, the reset on it is very, very like loud. So hopefully you could hear that. If you couldn't, once you feel this in person, you'll hear that that is pretty dang loud. Not a whole lot of take up before you do hear that trigger reset click. So when I was shooting it, you only have to like pick up the trigger a little bit before you hear the reset, and then you can immediately go for that follow-up shot. Not really allowing a whole lot of movement to the frame, therefore not disrupting the sight alignment, and therefore having a really controllable gun and very accurate as well. So for that reason, you don't have to have a whole lot of trigger travel on every press. There was minimal trigger travel after the first shot and then for the immediate follow-up shot. So I really like this gun. Like, I wouldn't say I love it because there's so many guns out there and I like them all, and I'm trying not to be too biased, but I really, really like this gun. It'll probably be the first gun that I will offer as a rental in my classes and potentially maybe even carry. You know, that would be like under the $450 ballpark. So, you know, for that reason, and why I wouldn't carry it is just because I have so many other guns that I currently carry. So, but maybe this is going to be one of them eventually down the road when I get tired of the ones that I'm carrying. So anyways, for that reason, I really like this gun. The trigger was awesome. It just, the recoil management was really nice. I was able to control it. I'm 112 pounds, like 5'2". If I can control it and handle it, you know, most people watching this could totally handle it. So really, really nice. And for that reason, I you know, highly recommend it. Now let's break it down to the accessories. First and foremost, when you first hold this gun and it has the 12 round mag in it, you might be like, nope, didn't sell me and my pinky's fallen off, so therefore it's not going to work for me. So two things to kind of bypass that and help you out. Number one, it does come with a 15 round mag. You're definitely going to probably want to use this more often. So 15 round, and you have that extra room for your hand. Okay. So now you can really grip on there for many, many different hand sizes. But do not be completely turned off by this short mag, because most people don't realize in this case, all this stuff, okay, which you also get for like $400, which is crazy. You also get this pinky extension that you can just remove the base pad on the 12 round mag, and then you can put on this new extension that it already comes with. And now that adds on a little bit more extra space, and now you can easily use both of your mags, okay? So that's a benefit right off the get-go. And it also comes with a speed loader. Also comes with, whether you hate them or not, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of these Canik holsters. However, if you don't feel like spending the extra money on a holster at this time, you get one with, you know, the gun in the case. So that's always really nice. And it's made to fit the gun. So you also get a like some tools, some takedown tools, some cleaning equipment. And then you also get 2 different back straps, so 3 total, that you can change out the back strap on to fit your palm swell, and it will mold to most hand types. So the best part about this package, and what I love about Canik, is that in every one of their firearm cases, you get this cool little, cute little gun. Naturally, I just love this kind of stuff because it's cute and it's little, and now you have like a little mini, okay, MC9. But inside of it, which I think is like a super clever marketing component, you have all of your tools to mount your optic. So it comes with a whole bunch of different screws to mount whatever different kind of optics you want to put on there. So just don't lose any of the little parts. So you just put that little guy back on there, and there you go. That's about it. So the MC9 comes in flat dark earth, all black, or a flat dark earth lower and a black slide. So 3 different color options, ambidextrous, co-witness, all co-witness friendly, RMR compatible, and great trigger, high round capacity that, you know, should be compliant in most states. And that's about it. So like literally what's not to love, especially at the price point that you pay. So it's crazy. Like I definitely see this gun doing well. I expect that we're going to be selling a lot of these firearms for concealed carry, and I totally get it because it's an awesome little package. Also, just a little back story on Canik, if you guys were ever wondering, like, so if you haven't heard of Canik and you're like, well, that's a cool gun, but like I've never heard of the name and I don't really like to buy guns that I haven't really heard about. So Canik actually started off as like an aerospace engineering company that worked alongside Lockheed Martin and Boeing for over 20 years. A lot of these firearm companies either have people working for them or they were started by people that came from aerospace engineering. So this backstory is not completely like crazy for me to hear. It's not surprising whatsoever. And then I guess they wanted to start putting out some firearms, and they kind of collaborated with Century Arms to put some firearms on the market, maybe help them, you know, boost sales, get their name out. And, you know, now Canik is kind of becoming one of those names that I think you'll be hearing a lot more often if you haven't already heard of it already. So they have so many other models. Check them out. The Metas, the standard Canik rivals, the TP9s, the SFXs, the SFTs, and you know, they just keep getting better and better, and Canik is just really doing a great job. So for that, I wanted to make this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. And come on down, message me, find me on Instagram, Facebook, send me a DM. I can tell you like what we have in stock and if we can ship it to your state or whatever. So you can definitely look up Dragonmans for the phone number. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will definitely try to put out more videos, but it is kind of a lot of work because I already do so much. But I really wanted you guys to know about this stuff, so I'll try to be putting out videos that I want you to know about. So thanks for watching, and you guys all have a great rest of your day.